when this tests are being conducted, you've talked about the period being 8 years too?
Yeah, to 15 years.
That means that it's older women then that get affected?
Not necessarily.
No, in terms of now getting the cancer, you see it manifesting later on.
Consider this. He talked about the sexual debut at the age of 10, at the age of 14. We're saying if it's 8 years, and if you've been infected with HPV, and then reinfection happens and continuously, we're talking about a number of years, 8 years. At the age of 24, you could be at risk, a cancer case, if your HPV didn't clear. Now, Sophie, I want to make women understand as well. We're not saying that everybody who gets HPV gets cervical cancer. What we're saying is 90%, 99% of cervical cancers have been proven to have originated from HPV infection. The difference, therefore, is getting screened as early as possible will mean that you're getting it sorted as early as possible. If, on the other hand, if you look at now HPV infection, there are quite a number of strains of HPV. He talked about 16 and 18 as the strains that would be considered to be causing cervical cancer. Therefore, if you have other strains, some women clear by themselves. It's the ones that don't clear that will develop into cervical cancer. Because we don't know who amongst us, it could be either of the women that is walking around that could have the invasive. We're saying every woman needs to take that call of screening. He's talked about lifestyle and smoking. We notice quite a number of young ladies nowadays, especially in urban settings, consider smoking to be hip and consider it to be, I'm lighting up, I'm all cool, I'm all empowered, and all those things that we consider. I want to tell girls, yes, it could be hip to you, but consider what it's doing to your body. Not just lung cancer, we're talking about cervical cancer. We're talking about if you're young and you're discovered too late when it's already invasive, you're losing your uterus, you're losing your chance of getting babies. Right there, you've affected much more than you thought, even procreation, okay? So let people think about their lifestyle. Let them think about walking, for example, obesity. And this, again, I keep saying... What
link does that have to cancer in terms of lifestyle and obesity when you say that?
It has been shown that the body weight predisposition to cervical cancer is higher in women who have a higher body mass weight. Now, I'm not able to comment on that because I'm not a fitness expert. One thing I know is if it's something that would expose you to cervical cancer, do something about it. And I keep saying it's not about waiting to go to the gym or saying I can't afford that, or getting on a weight loss program or a yo-yo diet, which 1 minute I've lost, another minute I've gone back to it. It's about lifestyle changes. Walk more. Do something. Don't wait until you're saying, until I can afford a gym, that's when I'll go to start losing my weight. I can tell you, Sophie, walking works. And that is why for us as Women for Cancer, in September, we have a walk to say that not only are we calling on you women to do the September thing, it's walk 10,000 steps a day towards your health. Then come walk with us on 27th of September at the Globathon to save a woman, because any money that we raise towards the Globathon will be to give women free pap smears.
Well said.